All right, we're doing some more converting fractions to decimals in this lesson. They're just ones that don't start with a denominator of 10, 100, or 1,000, so we have to rewrite it and make one. So what we have to do is we have to write an equivalent fraction that has a denominator, that has a denominator of 10, 100, or 1,000. Now, it could have a bigger one, but we shouldn't see any ones that are bigger than that. So just think about, how can I get it to 10, 100, or 1,000? So it does require some familiarity with multiplying numbers and what can I multiply something by to make it that big. So in my examples, I'll show you some of the different ones that you'll see so you can see what you would need to multiply by. For example, 7/20. How do I write that as a decimal? It is not 0.7, okay? That is like the number one mistake that students make, and just know it is not that. Okay, none of these denominators are 10, 100, or 1,000, so it's not going to go directly to a decimal. What I need to do is I need to think, okay, what can I multiply by? What can I multiply by to get 20 to 10, 100, or 1,000? Now, I'm not going to go down to 10, so I'm going to think, how can I get up to 100? Well, I know 20 times 5 is 100. So then, just with equivalent fractions, if I multiply the bottom by it, I need to multiply the top by it. So 7 times 5 is 35. So 7/20 is equivalent to 35/100, which now I can much more easily write as a decimal. Okay, but that middle step is important to get it out of what we base our decimals on. 25. Again, I'm not going to go down to 10, so I'm going to go up to 100. 25 times what? Think about quarters. How many quarters equal $1? 4. So I'm going to multiply the top by 4. So I get 44/100. So now I can write 44/100. Eighths is trickier because it doesn't go to 100, so we have to go to 1,000. You probably don't know. If you had a calculator, you could figure it out by doing 100 divided by 8. You would see that 8 groups of 125 equal 1,000. So this is just something that you get familiar with. That's why I'm putting in your notes so you can see what you need to multiply by. So then I'll multiply the top by 125. 3 times 125 is 375. So then I get 375 hundredths. Or thousandths, sorry. 375 thousandths. All right, we already talked about what times 5 equals 100. Can you see it? Do you know it? 5 times 20. Because look at the first one, it was 20 times 5. So 5 times 20. So notice I'm going up to 100. I should point out, if we're at fifths, we could just go up to 10 and make it a little easier on ourselves and just do times 2. Either way, it'll work. 2 times 2 is 4, so 2/5 is the same as 4/10, which is 4/10. Or you could have gone up to 100. You would have gotten 40 hundredths, which is 40 hundredths, which those two things are equal. 1/4 doesn't go to 10, so I do have to go to 100 on this one, times 25 times 25. So I get 25 hundredths, so it equals 25 hundredths. It's a good one to memorize, is that 1/4 is the same as 0.25. Just like 1/2 is the same is 0.5 or 5/10. Those are two good ones to just memorize because you'll see them a lot in math. Let me know if you want more examples. There's other things. These are some of the most common ones you'll see. I think there's a few on your worksheet that start out as tenths, so you can just leave it as tenths and just write it as decimal. It's just if it is not tenths, 100ths, or 1,000ths that you need to change it. If it is already that, you're good. You can just write the decimal. Okay? Again, because of the system that we use to write decimals, we need to have it out of 10, 100, or 1,000. Good luck.